Hello, conscious breathers, infinite beings alike, breath family. Greetings. Live from Miami. Art Basel is happening. Honestly, it's more anyone who's in the know understands or can agree that it's more crypto featuring Art Basel. Art Basel is literally at this point the icing on the cake. It's more crypto people out here, but hey, NFTs it's blowing up, so it's an interesting space we're in right now. And I guess artists in general are now being looked at more, the creators. It's such a great topic. And that goes to show you that, creative people are needed more than ever in general. Because without our creation, without everyone's individual art or whatever they can bring to the world, without that spice, life is truly boring in that sense. And what creation is, anyone who does any type of art, you're literally tapping into, anything we do is tapping into the essence of co-creating with God, universe, however you want to put it. But it's also understanding the fact that there's so many denominations and expressions of the creator, or I like to say the all that is, and we're bringing it to life in terms of showing what we see in our individual eyes and bringing that unification, in a sense, in this universe, in this in this one harmonious symphony. And something to tap into that, the maestro of this symphony is the breath, and tapping into emotional bodies. That's like the main topic here. So if anybody wants to hop on live and tap in deeper in this topic, hit the button. I can feel my receptor connecting to yours as I'm watching this. Man, I just, beyond what anyone says about the metaverse and stuff like that, we're already part of the metaverse in terms of you interacting with Instagram already. Before the metaverse was even a thing, the metaverse is already here in terms of us interacting with technology. That's all it is. It's nothing really new that's happening. It's just another shift of perception of how we use technology. That's all it is. At the end of the day, we're still going to be us. We're still going to have spirits. Until I have this theory that as AR and VR is literally the dinosaur at this point. It will literally become a dinosaur. And then we're going to shift more into augmented reality. And when you look at the definition of augmented, what does augmented mean? It means the expansion of a thing or a substance, whatever the case may be. Just the expansion of it. So what's happening is you're bringing a specific technology that, let's say you go into a supermarket, and let's say you only are looking for organic or whatever. Then within your reality and the technology's reality is going to merge into one where it's real time, and it's literally picking out all the organic stuff. It'll do that. And that's augmented reality. And then after that, then we're going to get really closer to soul technology, where you don't even have to touch the person. You just hover the device. Over the person, and it'll literally connect with their soul. Because what is VR doing already? VR is literally light technology. That's what it's doing. We're just like what you're seeing right there. It's literally light technology. All these little pixels of light to create different colors is coming together to produce what you're seeing. So then when you have AR coming in, augmented reality, when you have that coming in, what's shifting is you're bringing the real world and the light spectrum of the real world together with the technologies of augmented in terms of the artificial light, bringing that into combination together. Then you have then you have a path towards shifting into the subconscious and the conscious mind at that point. Because if we are light beings ourselves and our bodies interact with light, just the mere fact of you going into artificial light, did you know it spikes up your cortisol levels because your melanin is reacting to light? We are truly light beings at the end of the day. At the start of the day, at the beginning of time, we are truly light beings. And we're going to tap into a mini session here. Hey, what's going on? A lot of people are popping in today. Blessings. Welcome, guys. And if you are new to my page, welcome. Thank you for sharing the breath. Happy to have you here. I have a question here. Oh. Well, the question, I can't pop up the question for some reason, but it says, how is the airbender? So, recently, I've noticed I don't get mad. I don't get angry as I used to be, right? But the main thing I notice is I get annoyed. Now, I get annoyed. Annoyed is totally different from anger. It's just a fact that you can see a perception of reality where it should be simple to complete a specific action, right? In your thought, that's where the annoyance comes from, where your mind can perceive such a simple action that should be done, but this is laughing. That should be done, but the other person views it as complex. That's where my annoyance, that's where it comes from. That's what I'm annoyed with. And do you think it's possible to heal from the V? I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to get this. I literally just got out my band, so if you can read between the lines, follow me here. Yes, I do think it's possible to heal from the V for sure. Specifically with scalar technology for sure. I've gotten some pretty wild results. And people actually getting their own scalars now. Oh man, I think I definitely want to push people getting their own scalars and really relying on me at this point, because hey, sooner or later I won't be online anymore. I have my own timeline. Okay, this is actually part of that timeline. So we're getting closer to the tipping point. Hey, Tyler. We're getting closer to the tipping point of me actually leaving society, or just leaving social media in general. I'll probably still be here in Miami and stuff like that, but I'm looking at other countries. Glad to be a part of it. Hey, glad to have you. You just got up?
No, I've been up.
Oh, you've been up? Tyler's over here. A lot of people want to hop on today. Where can I buy it? Do you send it out to Germany? Yeah, we ship these worldwide. By the end of hey Beth, yeah, DM me, Beth. Yeah, by the end of December, if you were among the first round, you should get it by the end of December. What's in my nose? So a lot of people are new here. So these are frequency breathers. You can literally plug in a 9-volt battery. You can then plug in your phone and literally play different frequencies. Also has an audio jack. This is the adapter you might have to get by yourself. If you're in the first round, you're going to have to get this by yourself. If you're in the second round of purchases, it'll come with it. because I know a lot of people may have iPhones, right? So you can literally plug in so many different frequencies, and you're breathing in the frequencies. It also has a crystal inside as well, and a tensor ring. So you're literally breathing in negative ions, but beyond that, it's structured air at that point. Like really structured air. Like I can feel sleeping with it, I feel it more. Doing breath work with it, I feel it more. But just regular breathing, there's little hints of spurts of the energy. Like Tyler, you experienced it. Do you want to say hi and share your experience with it?
Yeah, great. I mean, I explained it as being like a neti pot. If anyone's ever done that, I definitely felt the energetic charge coming up here, cleansing me out. It's an amazing experience. And I don't know if you saw the testimonial video, but I look totally bliss. Totally baked in bliss off of the breath. That's a recommend.
You didn't smoke that day, right?
No.
You don't smoke.
Toasted off the
When someone said that in the comments, I had to rewatch the video. I'm like, oh, he actually does look like he's high. And even for me, like for the whole day when I'm wearing this, I really do look like I'm high.
Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 experience.
Yeah, you can get this off my site. Go to the biohacking page. You go to Breath Healing Tools and go to the biohacking page. It's right there. You got time for a little mini breath work?
Yeah, I can call it one.
Call it one. I'm gonna head out to Crypto Rastas.
Nice.
I'm gonna head over there. It starts at 2. Is that the only one you have, or you're after that?
2 or 3.
Oh snap! So you can't leave. You can't leave.
Yeah, I'll be around.
I had a 3 a.m. I had a 3 a.m. I had a 4 a.m. Yeah, like people from Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like a whole group.
Did you see the Bored Ape?
Bored Ape?
Yeah.
What?
Like the NFT Bored Ape?
Where?
There's a building over there that has all the Bored Apes.
What? They're taking over. They're taking over Miami. Hey, but hey, that's crypto. You know, other than the whole sovereignty ways of disconnecting, crypto is another way of being sovereign in a sense. They're building crypto cities in real time in the real world. So that's something me and Jen are looking at as well to maybe get into. So, and that's decentralized, where it's technically not a part of the government. Like the government can't even come in and be like, hey, you have to do this law, you have to do that law. So crypto is like sovereignty 3.0. It really is. And the beautiful thing of, the poverty line in El Salvador is shifting, where more people can afford more things now because of the whole Bitcoin thing. So I feel like it's definitely, there's a good and a bad thing to everything humanity does. So you got to find the good and make use of the good. Point blank, period. Can you breathe through it, or is it plugging it? Yeah, you can breathe through it. I don't know if you can see. There's like holes here. You can breathe through it. It's actually a good workout for your lungs as well, for sure. Will you please continue to sell this? I need to save up for it, but I know I badly need this. Yeah, we'll continue to sell it as long as we can. Here we go. You can breathe in from a specific plant, and you're also breathing in infrared at that point. So that's going to be like the second version. And even if you did purchase the first version, you get a huge discount code. I think it's like 90% off, where if you want to upgrade, you could just use that discount code and upgrade, and we'll ship one right to you. Someone goes, do I have a job?
Do you?
Do I have a job? I think we all have jobs. In terms of what are you contributing to society? No matter if it's a 9-to-5 job, it's still a contribution to society in one way or the other. My contribution to society is breath consciousness and helping people integrate breath in a holistic way beyond the sit-down session, where they can bring it into their daily life, helping them combat a bunch of diseases. If you're really new to my page, check out my testimonials on my website. Tons of people with all different types of issues can take something with the breath and utilize it. So we're going to tap into a mini session here. What is scalar? If you go to the biohacking page and you tap scalar, there's like an explanation video and tons of details on it, because I get that a lot. Which countries am I looking into? Mainly the Philippines, because my partner, she lives there. That's about it. I figured if I were to go to Mexico and like leave society, I don't consider that leaving society, because Mexico is becoming like Miami technically. Yeah. You'd probably easily find me in Mexico. Yeah. On my website. So I'll type it in, and then we're gonna tap into a breathwork session, because I gotta go soon. Tyler has to go soon. Alchemy breath.work. I'm hoping Pacquiao becomes president. Yeah, because the current president apparently is a whole dictator down there, and he basically will, like, even if you seal something, Tyler, like, you get shot.
Shot?
Yes, that's how bad it is down there at this point. Even if you seal something, or I think at this point, even if you do like a paper crime that you're supposed to give, at least in the U.S. justice system, you get tons of years to fight that and prove your innocence, whatever the case may be. But over there,
wow,
it's yeah, he's gonna win it. I say when he does start running, he should fly out here and just stay here until the election is done for his own safety. Because I think he's also pro crypto, and he's also like pro solar and stuff like that. So, yeah. I look more in terms of politics. I look closer to what people outside the U.S. are doing, because they're very progressive and stuff like that. We can learn a lot from them, honestly. Pac-Man is a Mason. Hey, just follow the message and the actions. Like I said, there's a good and a bad to what all of us do, regardless. It's just like people purchasing a Tesla, where you think you're doing a lot for the world, but in hindsight, one of the reasons why Tesla got to the point where it is, one of them was because of the Iraqi war, because of the batteries. People aren't putting two and two together of how Elon got the deals he got. It goes pretty deep, and it's pretty sad the deeper you go into it. But look into how Teslas are built in general. They use up a lot of resources and actually doing way more harm than good, in my opinion. In terms of a long-term society, a Tesla doesn't make any sense, because if you were to give everyone here Teslas, at that point, in terms of the resources you're using to create each Tesla, it's dramatic how detrimental you're in terms of what you're doing to the earth. Yeah, it goes super deep. Josiah says it goes deep. It does. In the 1800s, they had electrical cars that went way longer than the current Tesla did. How wild is that? So at that point, it goes to show you what's the real motive here and what's the point. And this is 1800, okay? They had even Nikola Tesla's car. Did you ever hear about Nikola Tesla's car? It was basically electric powered too, and he literally drove it from Philadelphia all the way to Cali, back and forth, without charging it, on a single charge. And they used to have these cars where they had nuclear batteries, where technically the car will last for until you basically crash it. So everyone has to find their own distorted creations, which makes no sense. It's like total backwards thinking. It's sad, but hey, we do the best we can, right?
That's all we do.
Oh, pin it in the comments. I got you, brother. Boom. Pin. So I pinned the website where you can get the frequency breathers, and it's a lot better than breathing in glyphosate, which is technically already in the air. So let's tap into a mini session. So we're gonna do some flex breathing. We're gonna do some flex breathing with some thunder breaths as well, and then we're gonna call it a day. And quick tap into the main topic. I don't really tap too much into the main topic, emotional bodies. So something to note: when you're sad, when you're crying, you have a different breathing pattern. When you're happy, when you're joyous, you have a different breathing pattern. I truly believe one day, and who knows, maybe they might implement this with, those technologies where in China they're like reading everyone's face and stuff like that. Sooner or later they can read your breath pattern. Like, hey, is this person breathing correctly? Hey, no, you need to start learning how to breathe correctly. Hey, sooner or later it's gonna get to that point, and at that point technology is just playing catch up, just like Eastern philosophy. And you look at how the Dogon people, like the African tribes, saw Sirius before Western technologies caught up. 100. I think it took like 300 years for them to catch up and say, hey, Sirius is here. But wait a minute, the Dogon people said Sirius was there 300 years ago without a telescope. So that's what I mean by this human technology that a lot of us take for granted, and we can tap into other technological bodies, just like the emotional body, in terms of different emotions, where the main body, the physical body, cannot be animated unless you have the breath, correct? So the breath animates the physical body. What do you think animates the other emotional bodies? Just like I said, when you have different emotions at that point in time, you are breathing in different breathing patterns. So let's actually tap into serotonin breaths and flex breathing. And then we're going to implement a exhale hold when I say hold. So to demonstrate, you can have your hands up like so to make it a little bit challenging if you want, or you can have it on the side, relax. Today I'm going to have it up. And for every exhale, you're going to squeeze your hands and you're going to smile. So on the inhale, you let go and you bring your face back to neutral. So we're implementing serotonin breaths and flex breathing together. And then there's going to be a point where I say hold. When I say hold, you're going to let everything out. And if you want to make it a lot powerful, if this is not too complicated for you, you can squeeze everything, go to the bathroom with only on the exhales, and let go on the inhales. All right? So hands up. I'm going to demonstrate a couple of breaths. I'll demonstrate 2 breaths. So inhale, hands open, exhale, close, and you're smiling. You can make a little sighing noise to create that vibratory resonance in your mouth, and smile. And that helps shoot up energy going upwards. And also, you might get to the point where your saliva might taste a little bit different, and that is the taste of, you could say, serotonin. All right? So we're going to start. And before we start, breathe in, breathe out only with the nose. Pure nasal breathing here. Set your intentions with every breath. What are you accepting more of with every breath you take and give in this world? Breathe it in. Breathe it out. And we're going to start with the inhale in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hold the next exhale. Hold that smile. Let go. Breathe where you can't hear the breath at all. Put your hands on the side. Relax. Slow down your breathing. Start to swallow your saliva. Deeper and deeper exhales. Remember why you're breathing. What was your intention with every breath? What are you accepting more of? Slow down that exhale. Let the inhale come in naturally, but really slow down your exhales. Breathe in silence. Next round, hands back up. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hold the next exhale and squeeze that pelvic floor. Squeeze everything you go to the bathroom with as you hold the exhale. Squeeze that palm. Let go into the silence. Relax your hands at the side. Breathe where you can't hear the breath at all. Deeper and deeper exhales. Swallow, swallow, swallow your saliva. Next round, final round. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hold the next exhale. Squeeze that fist. everything you go to the bathroom and squeeze. Let go, breathe into the silence. Swallow that saliva. Deeper and deeper exhales. Thank you all for sharing the breath. How we feeling, Tyler?
Great. Relaxed. Really happy.
Thank you for the badge, love. While you're on the phone, I'll probably head out.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, bro.
likewise, brother. Can you post this? Yeah, I'll post this. Mr. B Water, thank you for the badge, love. Wow, feeling high. Thank you, brother. That natural high. Yeah, DM me, Breath Messiah. Yeah, does anyone want to hop on live and share their experience before I head out? Hayden Woods, thank you for the badge, love. Can I DM you asking questions about Scalar? Sure. Someone wants to hop on. This helps with my immune system. Yeah, not a lie. That's what not a lie says. Hello, brother. Oh, connection's going in and out. Oh, that's not me. I can't hear you, brother. Oh, you're going in and out. Uh-oh. Okay. Come back in. You'll probably have better connection that way. Feel good though. I could feel the happy chemicals for sure. Yeah, that's why it's called serotonin breathing. I was gonna implement the thunder breathing, but I saw a lot of people here are new, so I'll probably do that for Breath Family. Uh, yeah. All right. Some other people want to hop on. What are those things in my nose? They are frequency breathing. Sorry, those are frequency breathers. When is your next event in Miami? Well, the last Scalar event of the year is December 19th. So if you go to the website, you go to events, it's right there. And then we have a retreat coming up in February. So tap in. It's February 13th to the 18th or 19th. So if you're interested in that, DM me. We got more available spots for that. So it's going to be an epic time. And it's not a fasting retreat, but if you want to fast, I will help you. It's not a fasting retreat. Other people did fast last time they came here to the first retreat we did here. So if you want to fast, go ahead and just let me know ahead of time too, because that would be a lot of help, and I can help you in that sense. All right, Soul Sensation wants to hop on live. If anyone is in Miami, go to it. Hey, Dominican. Hey, brother.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, digging the look.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. That breathing exercise is amazing.
Thank you, man. Thank you. How are you? It's been a while.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And yourself?
Can't complain. Can't
Breath
complain. It's
giving, breath giving.
expanding, exploring, and just doing my best.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap into that the frequency breather.
Oh yeah, man. We still
You
got. I think we had like 10 left. So.
I was just about to ask you if you sold out or not.
Oh no, not yet. Not yet. We still had the second round. We got 20 more, and the second round already did half. So we're almost sold out, technically,
Awesome.
again. And whenever that time hits, I'll definitely like at that point I gotta cut it off because we're not gonna be making any more for a little bit.
Okay, cool. So you already have them made, or you make them on the spot?
No, no, they're already been in production already. They just have to be shipped here, and then I do my modifications, and then I send them out.
Awesome. And that comes with what do you just plug it into the phone?
So yeah, so you can plug in the battery. You can get a rechargeable 9-volt battery. They have those all over. They're pretty cheap too. And then you can plug it into the phone as well. You can either plug into your iPhone or you can plug it into maybe an Android tablet. If you're gonna use an Android tablet, you can go crazy with the Android tablet and play like over 30 plus frequencies and breathe in that all at once. I've tried it and trust me, you will feel the difference just going back and forth with a 9-volt or just your phone and the tablet.
So you attach it to a 9-volt or your phone.
Yeah, or any MP3 player.
And when you attach it to your phone, that's when you can adjust the frequencies.
Yeah, you can plug in any frequencies at that point. Or you can plug in one of the subliminal breathwork music.
Awesome. So when you do it like just into the battery, you're just breathing like you're basically just amplifying whatever frequency it is that you're around or whatever, basically.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm definitely tapping in after this.
Yeah, it's a lot better than breathing in glyphosate. So you can't
Right.
convince me breathing glyphosate is a lot better than breathing in frequencies. You just can't. And again, if anyone here has done extensive research in terms of ancient technology and they've come across anything similar like this, please DM me. We came across something similar with the glasses in terms of Negus and some statues. You can see them wearing something similar with the glasses and the electrical sparks and stuff like that. So I'm putting it out there again. So hopefully, maybe someone has seen something close to the frequency breathers in terms of ancient technology. Yeah, DM me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Even if you plug the 9-volt into the glasses, it amplifies it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. I have my little thing over here.
Hey, have you tried it with the glasses yet?
Yeah, I have. I definitely felt it. I just wanted to like kind of verify, like make sure, like, wait, this is what. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome stuff.
Have you tried sun gazing with it yet?
No, I haven't. That I haven't. That I could do that today though, because it's right here. So definitely after this.
Yeah, tap into the sun gaze protocols. It goes well with those glasses. It really does. That's another thing, guys. If you buy the glasses too, it comes with the sun gazing protocols as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely
What do you
looking
think
for that.
different crystal inserts could be another next step? Different crystal inserts. Um, yeah. So the next generation has raw scalar. So it really doesn't matter at that point what crystal you plug in, as long as you're breathing in raw scalar. At that point, that's another level. That's a whole nother level. You're literally breathing in raw scalar frequency. So imagine you're wearing the pyramid, but it's actually inside your nose, and you're plugging different frequencies at that point, because the pyramid also produces raw scalar in itself. So you're literally at that point you're literally breathing in that type of energy at that point. So that's going to be the second generation, and you're also going to be breathing in raw infrared as well. That's what the plant reproduces.
Awesome. See, and you sell scalers too, right?
Yeah, you're part of the Breath Family members group. So you just go to the scalar workshop, you view all of it, and in there it's going to tell you directions of how to get the scalar. I'm not
Awesome.
selling it. I'm not selling it just to sell it.
Uh-huh.
I want to keep the integrity of it and how to use it and just keep it pure in that sense.
Respect, respect. Yeah, so I have the frequency things, I don't know if you changed up the design or something like
Oh
that, but I
yeah,
still have.
we literally just did.
Oh, okay, cool. It's time to change it up. But yeah, I have it wrapped around on the sides here.
How does it feel when you added it?
Amazing. 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 She's sleeping. Or she's coming.
All right, brother. I'm gonna hop off. I think other people want to hop in too.
All right, peace. Nice talking to you, brother.
All right, likewise, brother. Peace.
Peace.
It's such a beautiful day. Oh yeah, indeed it is. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna shout out these people before I leave. You guys mean a lot to me. Thank you for the badge love, Hidden Woods and Mr. B Water. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Someone goes, would love to see a video of you talking about your female clients that no longer get their menstruation and your theory about how it is, how it should be. Not English. Hope this makes sense. Oh, okay. You don't. Okay. Yeah. Um. So simple thing is menstruation is in general is just inflammation. The less inflamed you are, the less menstruation you have. You shouldn't be if you are eating a super, I'm not even gonna say alkaline, just super watery, healthy lifestyle, and you start to see your menstruation lower and lower, you shouldn't be freaked out. I think what's her name? Raw Christina or something ended up freaking out, and then she went pescatarian and stuff like that. You shouldn't be freaking out, and you shouldn't care what the Western doctors have to say. If you're honestly feeling great and your menstruation goes down, that's a great thing because uh, instead of semen retention, with women it's different in terms of that jing that they're losing. They lose it through menstruation. That's why you're actually supposed to put some of that menstruation blood back onto your skin or in your hair or onto your face. Something, reuse it in that manner. That way you're not losing vital nutrients, but beyond nutrients, it's literally the life force. It's a watery life force substance. So reapplying that to the skin, it's the same thing as urine therapy in that sense, because urine is technically blood. It's really blood. It's blood plasma filtrate, and you can Google that if you don't know about that. Google that yourself, and you'll also see tons of products that actually have urine in there. So it's really free stem cells as well, especially for the women. Um, but when you add the breath work in there, and even if your diet is acidic, I've witnessed it where, yeah, even if their diet is still acidic, but their menstruation goes down. But one of the main things I do notice, they definitely want to be more hydrated, like naturally. Like I don't have to force it on them. They said, "Hey, I've been naturally inclined to be more hydrated." That's a power of allowing more life force into your vessel in that sense, and it'll help you think clearer. It'll help you make better decisions in that aspect. What is the most cost efficient material pyramid to wear? That's all on my website. Go to breath healing tools, you go to biohacking, it's all there. Someone wanted to join in. don't know what happened here. Can you guys still hear me? Switching. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. No problem. What is the name of the dude who was just with you with the copper glasses? Soul Sensation. Loud and clear. Hey, positive. What are the benefits of wearing a pyramid? Uh, so your body is mainly made up of 90% water, and 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 basically if you were to do a study, if you were to have a bunch of fruits underneath the pyramid and then you have them outside the pyramid, you'll see that the fruits underneath the pyramid last a lot longer versus being outside the pyramid. So the pyramid creates a harmonious environment energy wise, and creates a space where more life force is generated. So when it's on the body, it helps restructure different waters in the body. You're gonna buy them. Yeah, that's why people said they're saving up to. Hey, if you go to, they literally have this. They have this can that they're selling for $1,000 of air, and they're selling that in China for $1,000. Okay, technically I could have raised this up to $1,000, but I didn't because I really want everyone to get them. And the partner who's helping me out make these, he has so much on his plate in terms of what he's doing. If you see, I don't know if you see our brother Gaia, but he has so much on his plate that he's technically losing money in a sense, but helping me out create these. So they technically should be a lot more. A lot of people said that who already got them themselves said, "Hey, this should be a lot more." Yeah, $1,000 for a can of air. It's wild. Like I'd rather buy this for $1,000 than a can of air. So a lot of people who already have these, and people who came to the retreat already been experiencing it. I might go live with Level Creation maybe sometime next week after this whole Art Basel thing. But they all tell me like, yeah, you should raise this up to $1,000. I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna let a few people get them first before doing that, and then even my partner, brother Gaia, like he feels like it should be a lot more because again, he already has so many projects on his plate, and he's delegating time to help me create these. So it's a good deal. How you balance working with the resonance and dissonance in your events? We start off with the breath work. That's how we amplify the dissonance. It's something that made me do the retreat to tap into your question to start doing retreats was one person who actually came to the first retreat too, but he came as a private client. He said, Devon, doing breathwork with you in person is far more powerful than online and stuff like that because I'm right next to you and I have to actually ground myself because I can feel your energy at that point. So that's what also pushed me to start doing the sound events as well because the mirror neurons and our bodies, they communicate a lot louder than the logical mind. So at that point, you gotta let the energy just do the talking. And that's why I like to say, let the breath do the talking. And for all those people who laughed at me for alchemy breathwork, and now I'm actually in the science labs proving breath has consciousness in different ways of breathing, rather than looking at how the major majority of breathwork people are looking at it in a one-dimensional way. Going back to emotional bodies, it has so many different layers of dimensions. And that is the foundation of alchemy breathwork and breath consciousness. And by the end of the next year, I'll release the book. But until I get more studies that I'm having fun with, seeing that hey, the breath is doing what I thought it was doing all this time to get the results of all the testimonials you see. It's a beautiful feeling. It's not even the feeling that I told you so. It's just a beautiful feeling. Just, hey, breath. Thank you for having me part of this journey. That's where my mindset is. It's beyond that. Hey, I told you so. It's like, no man, I'm in a good space. I'm in a great direction of reality, and I'm not the crazy one. Hmm. You're amazing. Thank you for the work. Much love to you. All right, guys. Anyone else wants to hop on live and share their experience that they got doing the breath? This person, Leslie or Leeraj, hope I'm saying your name right. I tried adding you, it didn't work. Question: I'm literally intuitive, really sensitive, and I hold my breath a lot. I'm scared of what it will happen if I take a deep breath into it. Yeah, so breath holding, the inhale of the holding of the breath. You see, a lot of people with anxiety, they do that already. So when I went public, I was very hesitant to say or even share why are people holding their breath in the breathwork space in terms of the inhale hold. Um, sure, short term you might feel that spurt, that sporadic, that euphoricness, but long term, if we're looking at a long term standpoint, because that's what I mainly look at, you look at the people who been doing a lot of breath holding for a very long time in their breathwork career, right? Really look how they age. Really, yeah, really look how they age. Exhales. That's it. So if you're intuitively doing it, to answer your question, Alice, if you're intuitively doing it, to answer you directly, you can actually utilize it when you have a a um, a subconscious release. Let's say farting, farting, burping, uncontrollable laughter, whatever the case may be. Those are also great points to utilize what you've already been doing and imprint whatever type of anxiety you're going through, but combat it with positive attributes. Your external reality and your frequency. It's a whole big domino effect, and it starts with the breath. All right, guys. Oh, somebody wants to hop on. Man, I gotta leave. I really gotta. I'm a little bit late for this event.
Hello.
Hello there.
Uh, Nice to meet you, man. I'm a new
Greetings.
listener. I'm not quite acquainted with your methods, but I'd like to expand on some knowledge about breath work and the different modes.
Yeah, for sure. Did you get to try what we did with the serotonin breaths?
Uh, I don't think so. Wait, sorry. I have to turn this thing.
Um, what happened? What happened? Can you send me another? Can you send me another request, resident? Where'd you go? Blue, ahola, brother. Yeah, send me another request, brother. Where are you? And oop. All right, guys. I actually gotta go now. All right. Well, thank you all for sharing the breath. If you got anything out of this, share it. Tag me. No, I'm in Miami. I don't. Uh, maybe later in the year I might go back to California like we did last time. We had an event in Aventura, and we had a sound bath, and 60 people came out. That shocked me, and that was literally the starting point of my breath journey. Like my awareness to breath, and my sifu at the time who got me into it. And like I said, the breath is always teaching me. Yeah, I'll share this live. Where can I find serotonin breathing? Well, I'm gonna post this again, and you'll be able to rewatch it and do the exercise. Michael, honestly, don't know how to request to be in the vid. All right, I got 2 minutes left. Hey there,
Hey man, what's up?
what's going on? Did you get to try some of the serotonin breaths?
Yeah, I did. We were chatting a little bit about it. It was good. I definitely felt it. Um, yeah, it felt good. Like towards the third round, like when we were just exhaling slowly, like after the squeezing part, after the hold, I guess it was nice. Like that's when kind of like started to sink, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, that was cool. That was pretty dope. It's nice to meet you, man. As my
Likewise.
on a live. You're gonna meet her too. She wants to say hi.
Hey there.
No, now she does. She's shy now.
Is that a husky?
Yeah, a little husky mama.
Nice. Where you calling from?
Orlando. I'm not that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You gotta come down for the event.
I just might end up doing that, to be honest. Sounds pretty cool. I mean, I'm intrigued. I want to check all the stuff out, and I definitely love some like coaching or mentoring on fasting because I've struggled to go past like 3 days, just so yeah.
Well, I have a little bit of time left, but I'll say start off with the breath mechanics because when you build a foundation with breath, when you go into different dimensions of fasting in general, whatever fast you want to go on, the breath is a powerful foundation to have. I tell people, learn how to breathe first before you learn how to fast because that is key.
I've done dry fast very few times. Usually it's just a water fast with no breath mechanics virtually. All I've known was like the Wim Hof thing, and I've never actually done that with fasting. Don't know why that never came to me, but yeah.
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 Well, brother,
Yeah.
thank you for tapping in. And something to note about alchemy and fasting, alchemy, breathwork, and fasting, you have literally 100. When you go into fasting, the other aspect of the mind that people overlook is the boredom of not eating, right? And yeah, that starts to seep in low key.
Yeah.
And something to note about our subconscious attachments to that is finding pleasure as well and not also forcing yourself. And that's why I designed alchemy breathwork the way I did, because it's a type of breathwork where you can go on and on and on and on versus other types of mouth breathing and stuff like that where you can only go so far until your body starts spazzing out, or you're having or your body literally just shuts down because you're getting over flooded with oxygen. There's only so much your body can do with so much oxygen at that point. The main point of what we focus on is building the carbon element, where because if you don't, the more carbon you have, the easier it is actually to push oxygen where it needs to go. And
Right.
carbon is super important. And I don't know if you noticed when we were doing it too, but did you notice more of you made more saliva in your mouth?
I've got
I don't
like
know if
a
you
sore
noticed that.
throat. I was drinking tea.
Oh, okay.
Not really, not so much.
Well, if
But
anyone
yeah,
has,
a little bit more than you know without it, a little bit for sure.
and that's another indicator that you're definitely building up a carbon tolerance in that aspect, but also a carbonic energetic force because saliva itself it has bicarbonate. It's a carbon product.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Food, ha.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'll leave it like that. All
Okay.
right, guys. Thank you all for sharing the breath. Peace and blessings.